Howdy. So it's been a while since I've seen you guys, but I figured I'd go ahead and give us a uh, walkthrough. I'm getting ready to send everybody the exam, the final exam, and I want to show you how to import that in. So I've made a test that just a little practice test. So I'm going to go in here, pick a class that I want to upload this test to. And typically, what I used to do is copy the exams, all the exams from one class to another. But I realized real quick that it was getting out of hand. So once I get in my class, I'm going to go to, so after I've saved the zip file that I'll be sending here, I'll come down here to course tools and then tests, surveys, and pools. And then I'm going to come here under tests. And so I've got this particular class has uh, 4 tests set in it. Um, oh, I'm on page 5 of 5. So it's got 5 whole pages, all these tests. And you can see what's happened is I copy these from year to year and change up some homework and copy them between classes. It gets out of hand real fast. So here's a better way of doing this. So I'm going to import a test and then I'm going to browse my computer or wherever you have saved it. And so I'm going to pick this one that's our practice test and submit. And so it's imported it in. Now, when I want to use this test, I'm going to go wherever I want my test. So this particular class is under course content, and then we have a thing for online exams here. And so I'm on that assessment test. And I pick it from the list. Like I say, it was getting out of hand with all of these, so it'll be the very bottom one usually. So here's my practice export test. Change this how you want to do. Show the descriptions. I like to show the instructions. Open a new test window. Make available to students when you're ready. Announcements are good. Force completion. Set a timer. We're going 2 hours, 120 minutes, auto submit on. Now this test availability, this you'll hit this and you can change the groups. In other words, you can add a user to have more time. So if you have a user that needs more time, you can do that there. Change your due date. And then we're going to be using this do not allow after that date is passed. Um, and then you can come down and change any of this. And then try to do all of this. So notice I've made sure that my first time through, I never make it visible until I'm sure I'm happy. And then I come to edit the test. And this is where my class, the final exam is worth 200 points. And so what I did was, you'll see that on the final, it's 65 questions. And so these points over here, you can change what they are and weight them so that you match your points that you have at work. So what I did was I have some of these worth 3, some worth 4, and a couple of them that are extra credit, just so that I gave them. So some of the ones you'll see is marked as extra credit, some marked as 3 points, some is 4, just so I could hit that 200 point mark. All right. And that way, instead of throwing out questions and stuff at the end and trying to do a bunch of math at the end, I just did it up front. So this is where you can change everything. Once you get the points where you want, you can select all or individual ones and update the points here. Much easier than trying to do them all one at a time over on the right. Uh, and once you have everything where you're happy, then we'll get ready to add it in. Now you can do this for each individual class, or once you've added into one, you could copy it over. You just run into the same problem I have where you got way too many exams saved for each class. So this is the easiest way of getting these tests from one class to another. All right, we'll see you hopefully sometime in the fall. So take care, be careful out there.